Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Twiggy. I just hit myself and you can see my bra. Now that we've acknowledged those two things, let's move on. We're starting out great already. Also, if you see any weird purple color around my neck, I've been working out a lot and using sunscreen, and the combination of sunscreen, my purple hair touching my skin, and sweat, it's just, you know what, let's move on. I used to pretty much exclusively upload life update videos to my YouTube channel where I would just kind of sit in front of the camera and ramble and tell you guys what's going on in my life right now, and I feel like a lot is changing in my life right now. It's slightly overwhelming if you think about it all at once, so I don't. But I definitely have a ton of stuff changing in my life and happening in my life. A lot of good things, a lot of exciting things. I don't think anything changing in my life is a negative or a bad thing, so yay, hooray. So I just thought I would fill you guys in, especially because July is going to be one of the busiest months of my life because I am entertaining a bunch of guests. I am getting married, I'm going on my honeymoon, and I'm moving to a different state. So all those things are very new and different and crazy, and there's just a lot happening in the world with me right now. So as many of you know, I got engaged in March. I got engaged on St. Patrick's Day. Just a coincidence, not a planned thing. And I am now getting married this summer to my fiance, obviously. We are getting married. We're having a very small wedding. When I say very small, I mean I can count our guests on two hands. We are having 9 guests. There's gonna be 11 people there, including Adam and I, so very small wedding, and that's exactly how I wanted it. I don't want a bunch of people. I don't care about the wedding planning. Like, if you call me up being like, hey Twiggy, like what color flowers do you want for this? I'm straight up gonna be like, I don't care. Like, pick whatever you want because I literally don't care. None of it matters to me. I just don't care about any of that stuff. All it does is stress me out. So I decided to have a very small wedding so I don't have to stress. And it's been fabulous. It's been amazing. I have a really great mother-in-law as well as a great mother who have helped me out a lot with planning and just doing all the things that I honestly just don't care about. Basically, I'm just showing up and getting married, and I couldn't be more excited about that. Very excited. It's gonna be great. Gonna get lots of good family time in there. Some of you may or may not know, my fiance is a geologist. He has already gotten his bachelor's degree and now he's going back to school for his master's degree. Sure, there's a better word for that I don't know. Your graduate degree? He's getting his graduate degree. He's going to 2 years of grad school. He was lucky and fortunate enough to get into LSU, which is in Louisiana, which is our neighbor. So it's not too far away. It's about 4.5 hours away from our house. So really, honestly, not too bad. To put things into perspective, I mean, it's really not that far away, honestly. It's not too different. Except you can gamble in Louisiana and they sell liquor in convenience stores. Really weird. New concept to me. So my fiance was lucky enough, he got into LSU, but not only did he get in, they waived his tuition for both years and they also offered him a full-time teaching assistant job. So we are very fortunate and lucky. They're pretty much paying him to go to school. So yeah, we're moving to Louisiana. For those of you out there who have applied to grad school or whatever, just to give you some perspective, my boyfriend is the smartest person I know. I'm a little biased, but he applied to 5 different schools and he got into 1. So apply to as many schools as you possibly can if you want to get into grad school. I'm excited to move to Louisiana. I'm also very nervous as neither of us know anyone in Louisiana. It's a little scary. We found an apartment that it's a condo. We found a condo that we both really like. It's really nice, it's safe, it's quiet, it seems like everything we could ever want. It's in our budget. So I have been in touch with that landlord and we've been emailing back and forth. So hopefully we get it. He's approving our applications as I speak. So hopefully by the time this video goes up, we will have gotten that condo. If we have, I will let you know in the description box down below because that's exciting. Fingers crossed, we really want this place. It's the only place, I mean, we've been taking trips to Baton Rouge, shameless plug. I made a Baton Rouge vlog for the first trip that we took there where we were kind of just exploring and having fun. I'll link that down below. But we have taken several trips and seen a lot of places. I would say we've probably seen like maybe around like 15-ish, 10-ish, 10 to 15 we've seen. And literally there's one that we like. So we're really trying to get it. We're really trying really hard. The guy's on vacation right now, so it's a little difficult not to like attack him with 1,000 emails being like, remember me? Did we get the place? I want the place still, hello? Trying to not go to the dark, scary place, but man, I really want to live there, so high hopes for that. As far as me working, I will obviously have to find a new salon in Baton Rouge, and I'm pretty excited about that just because, to be quite frank, I live in a small little town in Texas, and I just kind of feel like there's nowhere I feel like working around here. There's no salons around here that I like. I feel like I've definitely tried all the salons that I thought were good in the area, and I've been amazingly disappointed. So I'm very excited to give a new city a go and kind of get a feel for how things are there. I'm pretty excited to just kind of get back into things. So that'll be a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of stress. What else is happening? Oh, obviously, duh, before any of that happens, I'm getting married, and that's just crazy to me. I'm 24 years old, and it's just so crazy to me that I'm getting married. It's not so crazy. It feels right. It's just like still a baby, kind of. I mean, like, I don't know. We're both the babies in our families, my fiance and I, so like, we're both the babies. We're both kind of the closest to our parents out of all the siblings. Very emotional that we're leaving after the wedding because we are very close with our parents. I mean, we literally live on the same piece of property as my parents do, so I walk up to my mom's house and hang out with her literally like every single day of my life. If I don't see my mom for one day, she will call me and be like, hey, what are you doing? I miss you. I feel like I haven't seen you. I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm gonna come up. I'm on my way. I'll be there in a minute. We are very, very close. We play board games probably like every other night at least. This is a whole new side to me. I bet you guys didn't know about me, but yeah, I'm very, very close with my mom. My mom is definitely my best friend, and actually on our way back home from Baton Rouge this last time, I just full blown like started crying in the car. I was just like, oh my God, I am so sad. And Adam was just like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna miss my mom so much, and I feel bad that I can't like take care of her and I can't like fully support her because I want to, and she deserves it, and she's such a good mom. And I was just like losing my shit because it was all finally hitting me that like, oh my God, I'm moving away from my mom. Like, no. I have lived away from my mom one other time in my life, and it was when I lived in Austin for a year while I was 19. That was a great year of my life. That was very much a discovery year for me. I very much found myself, if you will, that year, so I definitely needed that. But I did travel back, and that's about a 3.5 hour drive away from where we live now, so I was making the travel back quite frequently to see my mom, but then again, I didn't have a husband, so I don't know how different it's gonna be. However, my mom is retired, so she is more than welcome to come stay with us. We're gonna have a spare bedroom. Our door is always gonna be open to her, obviously. But yeah, I'm getting married, and it's a very emotional time for my mother, especially because I'm moving away, like I said, right after the wedding. I mean, we are pretty much going to get married, go on our honeymoon, pack, and move. Like, that's it. Just a quick heads up, if I miss a video somewhere in July, that is why. I'm doing a lot. I am trying my very hardest to pre-film everything so I don't have to be a slacker and miss a video, because I don't know, it just like, I hate it when people do that because I look forward to watching people's videos so much, and when they miss a week, I'm just like, oh no, like I wanted to hang out with you. I'm probably flattering myself thinking that anyone feels that way about me, but I'm going to try and pre-film everything so I won't have to miss a week. But there's probably gonna be a moving vlog somewhere in there because like I said, yeah, moving, crazy. Oh man, I mean, I think it's gonna be cool that once we're married, we're gonna be in a new city together and kind of like taking on the world literally by ourselves because my parents aren't gonna be there and his parents won't be there. We are very used to seeing our parents a lot. We probably see his parents, I would say like twice a month for dinner, at least once a month for dinner, but I would say probably like every 2 weeks we get together and do something. There's always some event or party or birthday or something going on. We're getting together on Friday for Father's Day. This video will probably go out after that, but anywho, I am done planning my wedding entirely. I pretty much just have to show up. I think I'm gonna do my own hair and makeup. I had kind of played around with hiring someone, and then I figured for my hair, I honestly wanted it so simple. One of my girlfriends offered to do my hair for me, and it's just, my venue's really far from where she lives, and what I want was so simple. I was like, you know what, like I really don't want to waste your time. I could totally do this. So I'm gonna do my own hair for sure, but I've been playing around with the idea of doing my own makeup just because everyone is so crazy expensive, first off, that I've looked into hiring. I just couldn't fathom that because I'm such a makeup lover myself. I've got a lot of really good tools and a lot of good makeup already. It seems like kind of a shame to pay someone like money that I could be putting towards makeup that I want. Do you see what I mean? So we'll see about that. I might change my mind, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do my own makeup. Plus, if anything comes out too crazy or too weird, there's like always Photoshop, right? Like, am I wrong? I mean, I can kind of control what people are gonna see and remember from my wedding because I'm gonna have all the photos and I have exclusive rights to them, so can't I just Photoshop any harsh lines or anything like that out anyways? I don't know, I thought I would really care more about this stuff when it came down to it, but I just kind of don't. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. So thank you guys so much for letting me just kind of rant and ramble and get that out of the way. I think that is everything that is happening in my life for the time being. I know it's kind of a lot, but yeah, there's a lot going on in my life right now, but I'm really gonna try and stay on top of my YouTube channel because I love, love, love making videos and I don't want to disappoint anybody. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for letting me talk to you. I hope that you are having a great week and you are dealing with things that are not so crazy stressful as I am. But honestly, I don't know, even when stuff is like so stressful and crazy in my life, I'm just like, okay, so side story. We drive through like a really not nice part of Texas to get to Louisiana. I mean, you just drive through all sorts of country and all sorts of like trashy areas and just like, I don't know, something about the drive from here to Louisiana and back is just so humbling to me. It just really makes me look around and see so many people who are living with so much less than I have, and it just constantly is humbling me and making me realize, like, even when I am stressed out about like finding a place and stuff, it's like, how lucky am I that I can afford a place to move in and have a down payment and this, that, and the other and all the things that you have to pay for moving. How lucky am I that I actually have money that we can't do that? Really, I just am constantly trying to tell myself like, calm down, like your problems are not that crazy. So I'm really honestly not that stressed out when I'm like, oh, like this is all so stressful. It is, but at the same time it just isn't because I don't know, these things just don't matter. I am gonna stop talking because I swear I could just like keep talking for like 10 more hours about like life and everything. Hope you guys all have a great week and I will see you next time. Bye guys.